In this lesson, we will focus on future perfect continuous tense. The structure of future perfect continuous tense is almost similar to the structure of present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. And if you see here, like in present perfect continuous tense, we have jata raha hoon. In past, jata raha tha. And future, jata raha hoonga. So, hoon of present, tha in past, and hoonga in future. These are the elements of difference between these tenses. Whereas jata raha is common in present, past, and future. So it is very easy for you if you try to understand from the point of view of this similarity and difference. So jata raha hoon, jata raha tha, jata raha hoonga. Likewise, जाती रही हूँ, जाती रही थी और जाती रही होंगी. जाते रहे हैं, जाते रहे थे, जाते रहे होंगे. For example, I have been going. मैं जाता रहा हूँ. I have been going, मैं जाती रही हूँ. We have been going, हम जाते रहे हैं. In past, I had been going, मैं जाता रहा था, मैं जाती रही थी. और we had been going, हम जाते रहे थे. But in future, I shall have been going, मैं जाता रहा हूँगा और मैं जाती रही होंगी. We shall have been going, हम जाते रहे होंगे. So we are going to add here, if it is I, we'll say jata. I'm using the verb go. Jata raha hoonga. जाता रहा हूँगा. So the difference, this ja, jim alif ja, this is the verb, but ta raha hoonga, this is from the structure of the sentence due to the future perfect continuous tense. Let's do the practice with the help of verb jana. I shall have been going to school for 2 years. मैं 2 सालों से, for 2 years, 2 सालों से. This is similar rule as we had in present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. And if you have some doubt, I would advise please go back to these lessons. So I shall have been going to school for 2 years. मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल जाता रहा हूँगा. I shall have been going to school for 2 years for feminine. मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी. We shall have been going to school for 2 years. हम 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे. For feminine, plural, हम 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी. You will have been going to school for 2 years. आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे और आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे. You will have been going to school for 2 years. आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी और आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होगी. This is for female. And then he will have been going to school for 2 years. वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाता रहा होगा. She will have been going to school for 2 years. वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होगी. Ahmed will have been going to school for 2 years. Ahmed 2 सालों से स्कूल जाता रहा होगा. Salma will have been going to school for 2 years. सलमा 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होगी. They will have been going to school for 2 years. वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे. And in case of female, वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी. For negative sentences in future perfect continuous, I shall have not been going to school for 2 years. मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाता रहा हूँगा. मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही हूँगी. We shall have not been going to school for 2 years. हम 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होंगे और हम 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी. You will have not been going to school for 2 years. आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होंगे. आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होगे. And for female, you will have not been going to school for 2 years. आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी. He will have not been going to school for 2 years. वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाता रहा होगा. And she will have not been going to school for 2 years. वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होगी. Ahmed will have not been going to school for 2 years. Ahmed 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाता रहा होगा. Salma will have not been going to school for 2 years. सलमा 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होगी. They will have not been going to school for 2 years. वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होंगे. एंड वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी, जाती रही होंगी। सो सी द डिफरेंस हियर, जाते रहे होंगे, जाती रही होंगी। So it's a bit tricky here. Shall I have been going to school for 2 years? क्या मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल जाता रहा हूँगा, और क्या मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी। Shall we have been going to school for 2 years? क्या हम 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे, क्या हम 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी। Will you have been going to school for 2 years? क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे, और क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होगे। Will you have been going to school for 2 years? क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी, और क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होगी। Will he have been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाता रहा होगा। Will she have been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होगी। Will Ahmed have been going to school for 2 years? क्या अहमद 2 सालों से स्कूल जाता रहा होगा। Will Salma have been going to school for 2 years? क्या सलमा 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होगी। Will they have been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाते रहे होंगे। एंड फॉर फीमेल, क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल जाती रही होंगी। In case of negative and interrogative sentences in future perfect continuous tense, shall I have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाता रहा हूँगा, एंड क्या मैं 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी। Shall we have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या हम 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होंगे, और क्या हम 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी। Will you have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होंगे, और क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होगे। क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी, और क्या आप 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होगी। Will he have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाता रहा होगा? And will she have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होगी? Will Ahmed have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या अहमद 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाता रहा होगा? Will Salma have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या सलमा 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होगी? Will they have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाते रहे होंगे? Will they have not been going to school for 2 years? क्या वो 2 सालों से स्कूल नहीं जाती रही होंगी? So in future perfect continuous tense we are using ता रहा हूँगा, ती रही होंगी, ते रहे होंगे, and this is quite similar to the present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. This is one verb. In one verb we are covering almost 384 sentences, and if you repeat this exercise with another verb, for example reading a book, kitab padhna, so you will learn another 384 sentences. And if you keep practicing for different verbs, you will get the confidence on the use of Urdu grammar and Urdu sentences. Now in the next lesson I will give you some idea about the horizontal sequence, so that you can compare chronologically, like between present, past and future. So instead of going through different pronouns in one tense, we are going to pick one pronoun and we are going to see it in different time periods like present, past and future. That will give you another way to compare the sentences, and it will give better understanding for the Urdu grammar. So that's all in this lesson. Thank you very much.